Hello, my name's Buster,
And my name's Boots.
and welcome back to the Beamng AI Racing Series for the qualifying for Race 3.
Yes, and for a reason I cannot fathom, this is public service vehicles.
Yes, well I think the reason for that is for pure carnage.
Ah, well then that makes sense.
So the times in this qualifying session will determine the grid positions for each vehicle in the main race.
Exactly, and then, as always, it's an elimination style race. Every 2 laps, the slowest car, or the one that doesn't make it, is eliminated.
But if more than one car wrecks, then we have to do tiebreakers and things.
Exactly, and that is for races 1 through 8. And then race 9 is where the winners of each of the races will get together for the ultimate battle.
Yes, so if you were a betting man,
I'm not, I never win anything.
but if you were, which vehicle would you be having your money on?
The coach.
The coach? Why the coach?
Well, as you said, just for pure carnage. Wait, who did the graphics?
Oh, that's Fred.
Oh, it looks like Fred put it up a bit too early.
Yes, he did. So the pigeon's getting set to go.
So I bet that's probably your car then, isn't it? Since you love your Japanese cars.
Yeah, I do love the Japanese cars.
Well, the Pigeon is the only Japanese car in the race, so that's your one then.
Well, thank you. Thank you, very nice of you. So it will be interesting to see how the little green box does. But I do have my eyes on those 2 European police cars. I think they're going to... Whoa! I think he's struggling.
Yeah, I think he has the wheelie bin strapped to the back to try and help his stability. See, he's got 2 extra wheels. That acts like a stabiliser.
Well, I can't imagine that helping, but...
Oh, he's got a spare tyre underneath as well. Look, that might help.
Okay.
And a roll cage. And he's got a roll cage. And also, the biggest thing to remember here is do not litter.
Yes. Don't litter. Well, here goes Mr. Greenbox. He's off for his first lap. So far, looking quite smooth. It'd be interesting to see how he gets on with his 28 brake horsepowers, all working hard.
Yes, his 28 horses. 28 horses as he goes for the first jump.
And he goes jumping beautifully.
Yes, but I wouldn't want him to fly over because we might get some pigeon droppings.
Ah, yeah, we don't want that. We want to keep the track tidy.
So maybe this guy can, because we had issues before with cars dropping bits off all over the track. So maybe Mr. Greenbox can tidy the track every time, after every lap.
Back for the first lap, so 39.13 seconds.
What? Easy, Tiger. He's now, oh dear. Oh, struggling. Oh, now back onto the other side. Okay, so who is this guy? Who is he? I don't think he's going to do very well.
Well, he's recovered. He hasn't rolled yet, at least. So he's coming back now for another jump. And... Ooh, flying beautifully, and you see the wheelie bin on the back is doing its job to help stabilise the pigeon.
Is that legal? Is he allowed to carry the bin with him? Because I feel like that should be against the rules.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's maybe the wheelie bin is helping stabilise the pigeon.
Exactly, which is why I don't think it should be allowed. 38.64 seconds, and he's over. He's over. Hey, that's illegal. The wheelie bin is obstructing the number plate.
Well, it is, isn't it? So we're getting set for the next car, the Sharia FCV. So the Sharia has 148 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 8.4 seconds. So this it's a French car, but it's been shipped over from Italy.
Yeah, who knew? The Italians have French police cars. Who knew?
So, Polizia. So here we go. So the Sharia is getting set up. Now, I think the Sharia may have an advantage here because it is a crossover.
That's right. So that means that it has a bigger suspension travel in the arches.
So we're on board with the Sharia as starts the first lap.
Yeah, but for some reason the guy's got it in comfort. Look, it's in comfort mode. That's not going to do him any good.
Well, true. He should have put it in sport mode, shouldn't he?
Yes, so that might cost him.
So we're going for the first big jump now. Let's see how he gets on. And I think bouncing a bit, but it's under control.
Yeah, I think that the more suspension travel there, the slightly higher ride height is going to do him some favours, I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see how he gets on. He's coming now for the next jump, which is often the biggest jump because it's the beginning of the second lap, 34.54 seconds. Yeah, that's the one we saw the drag cars having issues with, because at that point it's the end of the first lap, and that's when they get the most air, and they kept smashing into that barrier, didn't they?
Yeah, and also they had these, bouncing like a pogo stick, like a French pogo stick. Oh dear, he's lost it. Oh, and then he reverses into the barrier, and now the rear window's smashed.
Yeah, he was doing well until that point. I think where he tried to overcorrect whilst he had contact with the ground, but then as he bounced up, that flung him in the opposite direction. So I think he had trouble there trying to keep control. Finishing now for the end of lap 2, yeah, that costed him 39.69 seconds. So that means that the fastest time was its first lap, which puts it into first place, and the Pigeon in second.
Well, yeah, but there's only 2 cars, isn't it? It's like losing a boxing match, you come second.
Okay, the ETK K Series. Now, this is the beast, 325 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. Yeah, so I think I'm expecting the ETK to do quite well. It's nicely balanced, it's low, nice power.
Yes, but he doesn't have as much power as the cement truck.
Well, how much power does the cement truck?
Well, 406. Well, yeah, but you've got to take into account power to weight ratio, I suppose, haven't you?
Plus, it'd be interesting because that cement truck, as it's a truck, has like 12 gears, and this is such a small 2 laps. It might be a bit awkward to find the right gear.
Okay, on board with the ETK, looking good.
Flying beautifully. Now, the ETK is looking really good, and I think the ETK is going to have a good chance to knock the best lap time off from the D15.
Nah, he won't. I don't think he'll beat the D15. I don't think the old fuzz will beat the D15.
Right, lap 1 was 32.43, so that now puts the ETK in pole position at the moment, but we haven't seen the rest of the cars yet, so it'll be interesting to see. Coming back for another jump, flying beautifully. Now, that was quite a bit of air.
That was a lot of air. I think that's the highest flying vehicle we've seen, but I mean in this race. But the drag cars flew quite high, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They were flying, they were soaring. But, oh, there we go. And, 27.55. Is that the new track record?
No. The Gavril D15 is done a 27.19. So the Gavril, the US muscle.
Oh, lovely J-turn. Lovely J-turn indeed. Oh, handbrake, drifting, perfect. Nice. So I don't think the D15 could drive as eloquently as that.
Maybe not, but the D15 still has the track record at 27.19, and now the ETK K Series, the one who's just run, done 27.55, and the Abishu Covet did the 29.02 as a track record, so it's now in third place.
So the Burnside Special, 153 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 10.1 seconds.
All right, so who called the taxi? Okay, let's see. Crazy taxi time.
Here we go. Let's see. So Rapid Taxi's just getting set up, ready to go. So the Rapid Taxi's got to do quite well because we've seen a couple of quite good times.
Well, I don't think he's going to have much difficulty beating the Pigeon.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think it's looking in good shape at the moment and it's sounding good. Let's see how he gets on. He's just coming around that first bend, lining up for the first jump. Let's see how he goes. This thing is heavy. Probably got not an excellent power to weight ratio, but wow. So yeah, it's a bit wobbly suspension. But he managed to deal with that jump quite well. Now coming around for finishing his first lap.
So we're ready to see this time. What time does the taxi do?
Okay, let's see. It's a 36.67.
So it's quite a good time. It's definitely not last. But now, normally the cars do a better second lap because it's more like a rolling lap, isn't it?
Yeah, so they've often got their foot flat down by the time they get to the second lap. Another nice jump, but it seems to be falling to the right side for some reason. Is that where the driver's sitting?
No, he's not sitting there, is he? This is an American car.
Yes, true. The driver's on the left, so for some reason it seems like it's got more weight on the right.
So he's coming down for the second lap. Let's see what time we have here.
A 34.32. So that, at the moment, puts it into second place, I think, if my calculations are right.
Yeah, it's quite a good time. So next, the Gavril Roma. So this beast has 237 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 8.3 seconds. Here we go.
Yeah, I think this one's going to have a good chance because you can see it's got a lot of suspension travel. It should be able to deal with the jump nicely, and it's got a lot of weight, so it shouldn't fly off into orbit like, the ETK went super high. But the ETK managed to balance it, managed to control himself on the way down as well.
Here we go. So the Roma's getting set up. Here goes the sheriff from Beamng County. This is, he's getting set up and ready to go. It'd be interesting to see how the sheriff does. Number 424.
Yeah, so This is the problem we had here, was that barrier, wasn't it? On that second lap, a lot of the cars were just losing it and smashing straight into that barrier.
Yeah, but we haven't seen that this time, because I suppose, unlike the drag cars, they had these skinny front tyres that caused all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, nicely under control as the Sheriff goes over that first jump. And now coming around this bend, almost finished the first lap.
Yeah, I see. I've got a good feeling about the Roma. Let's see what time the Roma gets.
Okay, lining up for this jump now. Let's see how we do. 37.43. So that at the moment, I don't know where that. We'll have to see at the end. We'll have a look at the end, the placing. But okay, the Roma's coming around now for another jump, and so far it's been relatively easy for this thing. Bouncing and that suspension doing its job.
Yeah, he's able to control it fine. He's got no issues. Just taking it quite easy, really. Now he's coming around for the end of the last lap, where we get to see his both times. Let's see if he gets a better time.
So what's this? 34.49. So that's a better time. And I think at the moment that puts this car into third place. So I think the Sheriff now is in third place. Right, we're getting set up now for the Gavril H Series, which is the Ambulance. 237 brake horsepower with a 12.7 0 to 60. Sounds like it's probably got a very similar engine, but we'll have to see how he gets on. He's carrying a lot of extra weight.
Yeah, and again has quite a lot of suspension travel. But let's see how he gets on.
We've unfortunately, the Ambulance has been taken away from his duties as he normally sits on the sidelines, but he's actually attending the race this time.
Yeah, so how are we doing with health and safety here? Because we don't have an active ambulance.
Well, we do, but he's actually racing.
Well, what happens if the ambulance crashes?
I don't know, but he's jumping nicely there, so we'll just have to hope nothing goes wrong, because at the moment the Ambulance is actually participating.
Right, so at the moment the ambulance is doing quite well. Nice jump, taking it easy. Oh dear, the cameraman's getting all over the place.
Coming up, the first lap is a 37.83. So where does that put this? Oh dear, oh no, drift tap, oh no.
Crunch, oh dear, it's all gone wrong. The doors open, the storage compartment thing is open, it's all going wrong.
But he's still able to drive, still able to steer, and so just finishing off now the last lap.
Yeah, it looks like he's got air brakes. Oh dear, the cameraman again is having all sorts of trouble. So it looks like the ambulance is using its air brakes now. The door and the storage compartment thing is open. Oh dear.
So now 37.87. So slightly worse time on the second time around, with the compartment thing open, the doors open. Oh dear, it's all falling apart. So now the Gavril T Series. So this is the cement truck. 406 brake horsepower, the most powerful vehicle in the race. And I just about missed the 0 to 60, but I think it was like 20 or 30 seconds or so.
Oh dear, here we go. So this will be interesting how this guy gets on.
So it's extremely top heavy, really high centre of gravity, and has 406 brake horsepower, but along with that has like 12 gears or so.
Yeah, 12 gears. So that's going to probably cost him, because it's such a short track, short laps. And he's going to be fumbling around with his gears the whole time. So I don't know how he's going to get on, but let's see how he gets on. And
this thing is not designed to race.
no, it's not designed to race, so it's probably going to fall flat, I'm sure. Taking it easy, taking it easy. How much time do you have? How much time do you have, Buster?
I've got all day.
Well, it looks like we're going to be here all day, because the cement truck's probably going to take its sweet time, I'm sure.
Well, here we're coming around now for the first big jump. How does he get on with this? You can hear the turbo whistling away. He does leave the ground.
Only just.
So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Just about to finish the first lap, but he's sort of taking it a bit easy. I think the cameraman's having issues again. But we're going to come around for the first lap. Let's see what time we have. Oh dear, how are we getting on? 45.75.
Okay, so he fell over. The cement truck is over.
Thanks for that, Boots. Yes, the cement truck is over. So a replay, the first replay of the day, on board with the cement truck, ready to see what went wrong. He just steers into the bend. He's too late to correct, and he is over. You can see another angle here. Oh dear, the compartment where you fill up the cement, it's a technical term by the way, comes flying off. He rolls over. That massive cement mixing chamber is so heavy that it just caused the thing to tip over.
Well, that was short-lived.
So now for the Wentworth DT40. This one's 345 brake horsepower and an unknown 0 to 60.
Oh dear, that means it's probably takes about a day to go 0 to 60 miles an hour.
Well, you might be right, but I'm still intrigued to see how this thing gets on.
Brought to you by Pointy, by the way. Go to your local stationery shop to pick up your Pointy pen for a nice fine point.
Are you selling those pointy pens, Boots?
No.
Well, it certainly sounds like you are. It sounds like you're on the payroll. Have they paid you to advertise the pens?
No. I'm not being paid, I promise.
Okay, well, it looks like we've managed to tow the wrecked cement truck off to the side. You can see there. Oh dear. As the coach just knocks into the remains.
Wait, where's the green box guy in the pigeon? Where's the green box guy? He should be sweeping the track up.
Yeah, he should. Maybe we should see if we can get him to tidy up the track, because I'm sure in the actual race there'll be bits probably flung off everywhere, so we probably will need someone to clean the track. We had all sorts of issues in the last races, didn't we? Bumpers being caught in people's wheel arches and all sorts of things.
Okay, well, you thought the cement truck was slow. Come on, man. You're not on the city route here. You're supposed to be putting your foot down.
Yeah, I think he's taking it easy. He's taking it easy. I think he knows that the main rival for the coach is a cement truck. Oh, nice little jump. 57.02. Oh, dear, he has to do better than that.
I think he probably thinks that the cement truck's wrecked, so he's probably got a chance to not be last. Or maybe he wants to be last. I don't know.
Oh, dear, he's really taking his sweet time, isn't he?
Come on, Mr. Transit Bus. Put your foot down.
Okay, so the marshals have told us now that because the cement truck did not finish its second lap, we are going to be doing a grudge match with the cement truck. And at this point, it looks like it's probably going to be the coach, but the two slowest times will do a grudge match and have the opportunity to better their time. So let's see how we get on. So far, we've got the ETKK series in first place, the Burnside Special in second place. That's a 48.71, so another slow time. In third place is Gavril Roma. Fourth place is a Sharia FCV.
We have a battle for 7th place. Well, we got set up for this. Now it's the coach versus the cement truck.
The coach has managed to pull ahead and is into that bend first, with the cement truck struggling here, and I think it's caught on the rear left-hand quarter panel of the bus. Slowly drop back. So the cement truck has more power, has about 40 or so more brake horsepower, but is a lot heavier. But it looks like it looks like the cement truck is literally pushing the coach along.
Yeah, he needs to stop doing that. He needs to try and find a way to overtake.
But I think these machines are so big and heavy, I think it's just going to be very, very difficult to overtake. Now that the cement truck's in second place, I think it's going to be very difficult for him to get past that coach. So we're coming round for the first lap of the grudge match, and the cement truck is just literally pushing the coach along.
Yeah, because we saw the coach on its city route earlier was driving about 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, he was driving slowly, wasn't he? So I think the cement truck is literally pushing the coach along, and somehow the coach is managing to stay in front. So it'd be interesting to see now if this... So, because these two cars had the slowest time, the grudge match literally allows one of them, who comes in first, to better their time and possible grid position. So, it's a 37.73.
Well done, Mr. Pointy.
Yes, it looks to me that the cement truck inadvertently gave...
Oh, and he's over. Over again.
Oh dear, the cement truck has rolled again. I think he miscalculated that completely, didn't he? So, okay, here comes the coach now. Oh, friendly fire. Oh no, it looks like the coach is trying to get the cement truck back on its wheels. Oh dear. So, that gives the coach a better time. The grudge match basically allowed the coach to better his time. Oh dear, he's lining up for something. What is he up to?
not sure what's going on here, but there seems to be a bit of a rivalry now between the coach and the cement truck. What are they doing? Oh, as the turbo diesel spins up. Oh dear.
So, the grid positions have been finalised. So in first place, the pole position with the ETKK series. Second's the Burnside Special. Third, the Gavril Roma. Fourth, the Sharia FCV. And then the coach, which managed to improve his time quite a bit, into fifth place. The H series in sixth. And then the Abishu Pigeon in seventh place. But the cement truck is in eighth, because he only managed to do one lap, and in the grudge match he didn't manage to improve his time. So
there you have it. This will be interesting. Stay tuned for the race. It'll be coming up.
yes, stay tuned. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Yep. So with all that said, we'll see you in the next one.